how's everyone? How are you? Please don't mind. Oh, I'm a little bit big. It's better. Please don't mind my voice. It's still a bit crusty. But I really wanted to finish this today and see what the clownery will bring us. Let me switch the music real quick. Please tell me, how's the audio? How's my voice? Can you hear me? Can you understand me? Welcome Nightingale, good morning or good evening to you because you're in Japan right now, right? Hello Guy, hello Napra, hello Flash, hello Nine Kyle, hello. I guess Fu asked to watch the VOD later on. Maybe he's too exhausted from yesterday's clownery, which I can totally understand, but to be fair, I didn't plan to stream this morning, but yeah, since there's only one chapter left, I really want to play it and get it over with. I hope that we will have a fun time, everything will be nice, no clownery. That is something I really wish to happen. Yes, I planned to finish it on yesterday's stream, but it got so long, like the whole ordeal got so long that I just couldn't finish it yesterday. So we're gonna finish it today, I hope, I guess. And yeah, let me take out the controller first and let's change to the overlay. For whatever reason, the stinger is sometimes lagging a bit. I'm not sure why though. I have to look into it someday later. Maybe after the stream. Oh, I started to play Valheim with friends yesterday evening, and we were playing for 3 hours straight. Like, we started around 8 p.m. and closed the server at 11:30, I guess, p.m. Oh, Akuma. Good morning, Hanson. Hello, welcome. It was a lot of fun, but it also was kind of overwhelming. I started to build my house, but I still need to fiddle around with it. Good morning, Talpadino. Load this game, chapter 8. Something bigger than love. Let's see what will happen. It's perfect. Rika, who's been watching the performance, says once the sound reverberating through the cathedral fades. 伴奏に関しては十分な仕上がりみたいだね。
その言い方だと、まゆりさんの方は不十分みたいだけど。
おあくま、名前はまだにゃい? Good morning, Spekshooter. Good morning. Thank you for the get well soon wishes. The sound is a bit too loud compared to me. Okay, let me change that. Well, it is really loud. It's a loud game. Which is weird. Oh no, we changed the music output yesterday, right? BGM volume. A little bit loud? Okay. 音は良いですか? Is the music okay now? Is it still too loud? Yes, for that sick dude music. I'm still surprised that it fit so well on this in the scene yesterday. But it should be better now, right? At least I
そう
hope
プレッシャ
so.
ーを与えないでほしいな。なんとか聞けるくらい
It's
には
fine,
やれ
you're
るようにな
audible
った
now.
さ。
Very good, very good. Thank you for telling me. That's good, she says, and they smile at each other. I'm genuinely glad that my amitié partners have gone back to being friends. Denied of the confession, they had they had to separate for a while, but I broke things off with Rika, and our relationship got a fresh start. Now it's back to how it was before. No, we're even closer now. So, for the people that weren't there yesterday, Rika, the black-haired girl, she blackmailed Suo-chan into being in a relationship with her, and well, Suo has feelings for Mayuri, and she was like, I can't do this because of Mayuri. And after a while, after playing along with with Rika for a while, she decided not to do this anymore and broke up with Rika. And we had all this weird clownery going on with her forgiving Rika, also forgiving Rika, because they're friends. Yeah. We will see what we will get. We will see what kind of end we get. I really wish that the ending is worth all this clownery that we endured. And I'm sorry if I need to clear my throat here and there. White Bear is back again, yes.
リッカさんが当たり前のように接してくれて。
I think Rika is still salty. Though she now knows about the scars I bear. And about Mayuri's past, her attitude toward us is unchanged, and we are all even closer than before. There are not enough words to express my gratitude.
だって聖母祭はもうしあさってだもの。きついことでも言わせてもらうわ。
I mean,
ね、
maybe
スオさん。
Rika is just waiting now, you know? She'd be like, if I can't have you now, I just wait when you're available. But we don't know, right? I answer without really understanding. Mayuri smiles and says I'm terrible. Guten Morgen, Mr. Otaku Incubus. Guten Morgen. My stomach grows heavy at the realization that the feast is in 3 days. Our separations for club events are done, and we've also finished putting together the class Bible exhibition that had caused so much fuss. Of course it would cause so much fuss if the person that has to do all the book looking up thing is also in a club and has double the work now. If I concentrate hard and put everything into playing this accompaniment, I can do it, but...
ほら、おしゃべりはよして、もう一度最初から練習。さすがに喉が枯れてしまうよ。本番前に無理してダミ声になったら本末転倒だろ。そこまでまだ練習してないでしょ。
Wow.
スオさんくらいに極めてから言いなさい。
Well, Rika is still not acting nicely. Mayuri scratches her head as if to say Rika put her in her place.
そうね、少し休憩にしましょうか。
Says Komikaru, who has been instructing other club members in a gentle voice. I would like to know what happened to Yatsushiro-senpai, if she's feeling well, if we will see her again.
スオさんも指を休めて。根を詰めすぎてもよくないわ。
She comes over to me sitting at the piano and lays a soft hand on my shoulder. My cheeks grow hot at the faint scent of orchids.
気を使っていただいて。
I guess Suo does not even know like who she likes.
他人行儀な言い方だわ。スオさんはもう合唱部の一員なのよ。
Because she gets all
仲間を
flustered
気
with
遣うのは当たり前よ。
some girls touch her. Yes, I answer, and she squeezes my shoulder.
明日はリハーサルだものね。程よく練習しましょう。
My heart grows even heavier at the word rehearsal. With the feast 3 days away, we have decided to do a practice run with the first year students who have free time as the audience.
緊張しないでいるという方が嘘だわ。
Although I'm much less shy compared to before when it comes to being in front of an audience. Just thinking of playing the piano in front of my peers makes my blood grow cold. Yes, I know, but...
聖母祭ではもっと大勢の前で弾くことになるのだし。
ん？何か心配事かしら。
いえ、大丈夫です。
そうね。ずっと真摯な態度で練習に取り組んでいるのを見ているわ。だから大丈夫よ。ほら、肩の力を抜いて。
She says with a smile as she rubs my tense shoulders. I feel bad that I'm making her my servant and somehow embarrassed.
合唱部のみんなにアミティアに見られているから。
Rika is smiling and Mayuri is glaring at us with a furrowed brow. Uh-oh.
コミカド先輩。
はい。
スオさんのことはアミティエである私たちで管理しますから大丈夫です。
Why is she getting all jealous now? Ah, why?
管理って。
そう。そうね。
Mayuri's words wash over her like water off a duck's back as she continues massaging me.
なんというかわかりやすいわね。
何が？
Oh. How do I put this? It's kind of embarrassing to think that this is how I was too. Mayuri cocks her head at Rika.
とにかく落ち着きなさいな。
Wow.
スオさんは
Don't
亡くな
even
ったりしないわ
compare
よ。
yourself to Mayuri. Mayuri's cheeks redden as she says she never said something so childish.
仲良くなって。でも、亡くなったりしないね。もしかしたら、まゆりさんの方がいなくなってしまうかもしれないわよ。
Du hast die Woche Urlaub? Das ist sehr, sehr schön. Ich hoffe, du kannst deinen Urlaub sehr, 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 sehr gut genießen.
それはどういう。
Oder sehr gut genießen. Ja? War richtig. I turned to look at her. I cannot let this comment slide.
あら、スオさんには以前話したと思うけれど。ほら。
Hmm? With Yaegaki and Komikado. The three of us are not often together. I think back on it.
あ、図書室で。
Why would she disappear?
思い出したかしら。あの時、七不思議のことを話したでしょ。
When she says this, the shapeshifter of dorms. I remember being in the library at twilight, having a good time talking about the 7 mysteries with Yaegaki.
確か。
I think there was one legend in particular we'd taken an interest in.
それって寄宿舎のシェイプシフターですか？
残念、違います。
Ah,
外れた罰として、なでなでの刑に処しま
what?
す。
Hello? She gently strokes my head and hair with her soft, delicate hands. It feels really good. I find myself unable to speak.
また
Mayuri bristles with anger, but Rika stops her. I look down in embarrassment.
そろそろ
Why is Mayuri getting so jealous now?
そうスオさんの髪サラサラで吸い込まれそうな黒髪で憧れるわ。もっと触っていたい。
ありがとうございます
She laughs breezily, then removes a hand and holds up a finger, saying the correct answer is. I feel a bit disappointed when the pleasant feeling on my head disappears.
以前も話したけど、この学院の七不思議にはある統一性があるの。
確かさらわれるということですよね。
She smiles at Mayuri, glad that someone other than me is getting involved in her story too.
そう。でもね、さらわれるにしても各七不思議の会議には差異があるのよ。
さらっていくとき腕だけ残してとかですか？
怖いことを言わないで
Rika is terrified, but Komikado's all smiles as she says no and wags a finger. Ja, die Woche war ich am Dienstag zur ersten Impfung. Oh, ich hoffe, dass du die Impfung gut vertragen hast. Ganz wichtig ist, dass du sehr, sehr viel dich ausruhst und schläfst und natürlich auch viel, viel trinkst. Yeah!
それはね、場所よ。
場所ですか？
ええ、血まみれメアリーだけは例外的にさらわれる場所が指定されていなかったけれど、さまよえるウェンディゴなら学院の森の中を迷っている時に、寄宿舎のシェイプシフターはその名の通り寄宿舎で遭遇した場合さらわれるらしいわ。
そう考えるとイチゴの件は寄宿舎のシェイプシフターが適任だったことになるね。
I laugh. Rika frowns and Komikado, who does not understand, also frowns. However, their reason for frowning are different.
それで聖母祭に関わりのある真実の女神というのは？
そうそう、なぜ高坂さんに関わりがあるのかと言ったのは、真実の女神が聖母祭の時にだけ現れる怪異だからなの。それも得意な条件で現れる怪異。
I feel as though I'm hearing something I shouldn't. My immediate partners appear to feel the same.
得意な条件というのは、聖母祭の聖母役で選ばれた生徒が
Oh,
美しい歌声をマリア様に捧げることで起こる
oh.
とされているわ。
I guess Mayuri has to sing badly then.
つまり聖母役に選ばれた上で成果を上手に披露できた優秀な生徒がさらわれる。
A momentary silence.
それは
Preposterous, says Mayuri herself. However, Komikado shakes her head to say no.
これは優秀であるがゆえに神の身元に呼ばれたのだという考え方から。他の七不思議の怪異とは一線を画して災いよりも誉れとして伝わっているわ。
消えてしまうことが
An honor
喜ばしい。
of disappearing? It is a religious way of thinking. Rika repeats the words hesitantly, whereas Mayuri says,
それは誉れなのでしょうけど、私はごめんですね。
そう、私なら踊り上がるほど嬉しいけれど。
根っからのキリスト教の信者だものね。
Though she's attending a religious school, Mayuri is unable to understand the joy of being taken away and responds with a vague smile. Well, I wouldn't be happy about being taken away, would you?
大丈夫よ。 いなくなったら佐々木さんたちのようにまた見つけ出すわ。
スオさ。
Oh, we hear the sound of the door being flung noisily open.
心配するな。消えたりなんかしない。
Yes! Best girl has arrived! A swell of chatter echoes around the cathedral at the dramatic entrance. The figure striding gallantly towards us is...
ゆずりは帰ってきたのね。
Your wife has arrived.
今戻った。
Yes! She smiles cynically and makes a deferential bow, like a court jester. Suddenly, her voice is flirtatious. Her charisma pours all over not only the cooking club but the choir too. In response to the wall of choir members surrounding her, she exaggeratedly pats them on their heads as if they were children. The girls rush Yatsushiro like puppies who have found their owner.
大丈夫、大丈夫だ。皆には心配をかけてすまないね。
配信でようこそ。Everyone takes turns greeting her. After they're finished, she looks at me and Mayuri with a troubled expression. Then she strides over to Mayuri, who is rooted to the spot in surprise.
僕のせいで難儀したらしいね。謝罪しよう。すまない。
Yuzuria-chan is super cool. Yuzuria-chan はすごくかわいいとかっこいいですね。すごく憧れた。
いえ、誤解は解けましたし。
That didn't sound much like an apology. すまんね。すまん。
病院のベッドの上で事の顛末は聞いたよ。スオ君が八面六臂の大活躍だったじゃないか。
はい、本当に。
私だけじゃなくてリッカさんも協力してくれました。
久しぶりに交わす言葉が正す言葉とは。相変わらず君は僕のお気に入りのことだけはあるね。
Still smiling wryly, she ruffles my hair like she would a dog.
まずは謝罪からなんて義理がたいわね。でも私へも何か一言くださらないのかしら。
義理が廃ればこの世は闇よ。だ。僕はものすごく義理がたいんだ。会を任せてしまったことはシャイとそれ相応の態度で示そう。
Komikado laughs at Yatsushiro's overly serious manner and she says she was just joking. It's joke!
なんだか時代劇じみてるわね。
目が覚めてからは暇で時代劇を死ぬほど見たのだ。語彙が移るのもやむなしではないかね。
Gesundheit, danke. Aber ich hab ein bisschen Husten und noch ein klein wenig Halsweh. Also ich habe nicht genießt, ich habe nur gehustet, aber vielen Dank.
聞こえてたんですね。
それよりも先ほどの話に戻るが、犯人探しでは随分と骨を折ってくれたようだね。見舞いに訪れたバスキア教諭が大げさな身振り手振り付きで教えてくれたよ。
そうなんですか？
Sister Basket probably went into the minutest of details of the event she witnessed. I bet Flesh is getting gray hair strands again for me butchering the English language.
以前聞いた紛失した図書の話も面白かったが、今度のやつもなかなかだった。やはり僕を思って操作してくれたんだろ、そうくん。
Thinking it's a joke, I offer a vague smile in response, but... Translators... Oh shit, how do we translate this old dialect? Other translators use half. I'm not wrong? Oh no! Why are you watching then? It seems it is a serious question.
なんて答えたら
I did it for Mayuri. We did it for Mayuri. It feels like, as Yaigaki might say, I'm at the center of the Death Star. I look at Yatsushiro and then into the faces of my immediate partners.
八代先輩のことも心配でしたけれど、疑いをかけられていたまゆりさんの方が急務で困っていたと言いますか、
スオさん。
But I don't understand why she would say she feels that both answers would be bad. It's an admirable thing to say that she did it for Mayuri. As a result of my attempt to answer inoffensively, Mayuri is delighted, but Yatsushiro makes an unusually bitter face. Really? Huh?
面白くない。
What's wrong with those girls? Why are they so impulsive?
面白くないと言ったのさ。君と僕の仲はそんなものだったんだな。
I know she's just playing us. Don't worry, she's just playing us. Yatsushiro's steel-colored eyes grow misty, and she looks down at the ground like a little girl.
あの
I hope she's playing with us. Feeling terrible, I take a step toward her, trying to think of what to say then.
かかったね。
Thank God! I wouldn't be able to handle it if Yuzuriya-chan would be like, I'm so sad because you have done it for Mayuri, not for me. Minutist? Okay. Minutist. Minutist. So not like minute, but minutist. Okay. Thank you.
そうだ。僕から送る親愛の証だ。
何をしているんですか?
Yeah, what is she doing? Mayuri rushes over. Yatsushiro releases me and hides behind Komikado as a shield.
びっくりした。
What has she done? I can still feel the sensation of her arms around me in my body, which, still in shock, remains rigid. So she hugged us.
相変わらずの先輩よね。
She looks both very and amused at the same time. I smile at Rika and voice my agreement as we watch two chase each other around.
これで元通りになった。
I think the word pronunciation is blocked on YouTube. I've sent like 2 messages already. Oh no. Either that or Discord. Oh no. I'm so sorry because I have blocked it. It's not on my block list, so it might be on YouTube's. I'm sorry. It may be rude, but I can't help but laugh a bit as I watch Komikado being used as a shield, and I feel that things at the academy are back to how they should be. A classmate calls out to wish me good luck for tomorrow.
はい。粉骨砕身精進します。
We're doing the bathrobe thing again, huh?
スオさん、八代先輩みたいな口調になっているわよ。
Seeing me get excited because my classmate spoke to me for the first time, Rika stops washing herself, covers her mouth, and laughs.
クラスメイトに声をかけてもらったの初めてだから。
そんなコミュ障みたいなことを言って。
Guess what, Mayuri? Sua has social anxiety disorder. Did you listen to my discriminatory pronunciation Discord from last time? Oh no, I have not. Let me do that now.
Discriminatory.
Ah, I'm not sure if I can pronounce it like that guy.
Discriminatory.
Discriminatory? That guy is you? Oh, I thought it was like, you know, this random Google translation lady guy, you know? Wow. Welcome to the stream. That's a way to get on the stream. Wow. Just channel the manly muscles and you can say it in the same way. Ah.
そういえばスオさん、私たち以外の人とあまり話をしているところ見ないね。
そういえばそうね。でも仕方ないわよ。スオさん凛とした美人だから話しかけがたいところがあるし。
Now Rika's all in her showering us with compliments again. For some reason, they don't seem to think I'm shy. My first time being encouraged by another classmate, I automatically responded by saying I would do my best, but...
聞いてたよ。やる気満々だね。すごい。私としては緊張してしまうのに。
Nervous!
バカだな、リンゴは。もともとピアノをやっていたんだもの。発表会とかで慣れているに決まってるって。
I like how they're saying, oh, she's used to recitals. After my vacation, the first stream I've done, I was super nervous before that. I was super nervous to talk to you guys again. Like, tell the Kumadachi. I don't know why, but I was really nervous. And I think it's amazing how people can think, oh, because you've done this already, you're not nervous anymore.
なるほど。スオちゃんにしてはクラスメイトの前での演奏なんて緊張なんて言葉が失礼だよね。それじゃあお先に。
As I watch as the Sasaki's patter over to the bathtub, I feel an unexpected tugging at my heart.
どうしたの？
お腹痛くなっちゃった？付き添おうか
？Rika, please. Don't get so touchy again.
違うの。明日のことを考えると、なんだか急に胸が苦しくなって。
It's like a wound that doesn't bother you until you notice it, and then it suddenly starts hurting. Blossom, what did you miss? The only thing you missed was, that Yatsushiro-senpai got back and she's fine and she had a little banter with us and was pranking us a little bit. Not as clowny as the twins and not as bad. Well, it was not a prank from Rika's point of view, but not as bad as the twins. She was just having a banter with us. So she's back, she's fine, and now we are talking about the fair tomorrow. Yeah. Rika getting touchy, yeah. I do not like that. Future historians will say that the three of them are just friends. Yeah. I still wish that Sua would have cut off Rika from her friend group, but I guess it's not up to me, huh?
意識しだしたら大丈夫よ。今日の練習だってあんなに上手にできたじゃない。
スオさんは問題を抱えている。そんなに簡単なことじゃない。
The shadow of my stepmother flits through my mind. If I keep being this nervous, I won't be able to concentrate and I think of her. When I stop the shower, I feel a wet hand on my shoulder.
私たちはスオさんの抱えているものを知っている。もしまずい事態になったとしても、私たちがフォローするよ。
ええ、スオさんを勧めたのは私だもの。きちんとお世話するわ。
My MTA partner thumbs their chest, but I can't even nod. Based on experience, I know how deeply rooted my issues with the piano are. Well, I just opened the stream and I see two towel girls in front of me. Welcome, Sean. Welcome to the stream.
スオさん。
I'll look down, unable to say anything ever, even if I tried. Then, with a mutter of "I know," Rika suddenly stands up and thumbs her chest again.
明日何事もなく演奏できたら、私も苦手なことを一つ克服する。
Oh, Yuri Game. Ich denke, Nekopara hat das Game zu kaufen auf Steam. Hoffentlich gibt es deutsche Untertitel. Das weiß ich nicht. Ich habe Nekopara nie gespielt. Aber Steam wird ja sicher anzeigen können, ob das deutsche Untertitel hat oder nicht. Aber ja, das ist eine Yuri Visual Novel.
克服って。
Well, I mean, they're Amite partners, and the school won't allow it, I assume. Well, the last time on the last stream, or what are you talking about? Like, because the last stream, they're completely fine with the girls being together, right? Or are you talking about the polyamorous relationship?
ただ頑張って年つけるだけじゃフェアじゃないわ。だから私もスオさんの努力に匹敵するような努力をしようって言っているのよ。
Oh, with regards to Suo cutting out Rika from her life, I think if she would have if she would have went to the principal and told her what's happened, I think they would be okay with it. At least that's what I think. But I can guess where your concern's coming from regarding the Amite partner system, right?
その論理はどうだろう。
Although Mayuri gives a wry smile, my heart grows lighter at this encouragement.
ありがとう。私頑張ってみる。
Well, too bad Asu is too much of a doormat for us to explore that possibility. Yes! I was so proud of her yesterday when she told Rika off, but then all this, oh, we still can't be friends thing happened, right? And that was kind of disappointing. For some reason, Mayuri makes a questioning noise and scratches her cheek.
まあ励みになったのはいいことだけど、それでリッカは何を克服するの？
Rika squirms under her brown-eyed glaze.
その自転車を。
何？よく聞こえなかったけど。
自転車を乗りこなせるように努力します。
Huh? She announces like a leader declaring the freedom of their people. Unsure of how to react or what stance to take, Mayuri and I sit there, blinking.
もしかしてだけど。
She can't ride the bike? Does this mean that here at this lady's school, being able to ride a bicycle is considered a special skill? No, but... Mayuri also looks confused, and as I'm trying to choose my words...
そうですか。自転車を乗れるようになると。
Well, let's don't bully her because she can't. Because there are a lot of people that can't swim, even though they're old, right? A familiar voice asks then.
乗れないの？さすがに嘘だよね。
Oh no! The Sasakis, who are now out the bathtub, have overheard and now turn. I guess that must have been overheard. Have overheard and now turn their mischievous eyes this way.
一番聞かれたくない相手に。本当に乗れないの？自転車に乗れないなんて低学年までじゃない？
That's mean.
そうよね。やっぱり私の感覚で正しかったんだわ。嘘よ。私のところでは乗れる人の方が稀よ。
Both points of view are based in the local customs of where they grew up. Neither of them can be called a liar, exactly. Rika looks Ichigo up and down, then spreads her arms out in a disbelieving gesture.
低学年でとか乗れて当たり前だって言っていたけど、佐々木さんたちの方が乗れなそうじゃない？
That's rude. I think I was learning how to ride a bike when I was 5 years old. Around that time, I think that's when I've learned how to ride the bike.
ちょっと信じられないわね。信じられないって、私的には自転車だけじゃなく一輪車も乗れるんだから。
Unicycle. I would like to be able to ride that too.
一輪車ね。あれは競技に使うものでしょ？野球部に入っていてキャッチボールできますって言っているようなものじゃない。
Learning how to ride a bike is easy. All you have to do is have your father laugh at you while you do it, and eventually you will learn out of spite. Worked wonders for me. Oh no. Oh no. Welcome, Ray. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Learning to ride a bike is philosophical. I think the way I've learned it was I had I don't know what it's called. Wait, let me look it up. Stützräder English. I had support wheels on my bike, right? And one day I think I saw that I have not used the supporting wheels, right? That I was riding the bike in a really nice line and I wasn't tipping over. And yeah, so I asked my big bear brother to take them off for me, right? And he was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, yeah, do it. And then he was still holding the bike when I was trying to ride the first time without the supporting wheels. Training wheels? Yeah, I was just Google translating it, but you know what I mean. And then I was riding the bike and it worked fine. So I don't know when I was able to ride the bike without them for the first time, but that's how it happened for me. Yeah. Wer kann Fahrrad? I don't even remember when I learned how to ride a bike. Those are completely out of the question for me. How come? クマさん、自転車乗っています。
競技って過分で悪いんだけど、一輪車って競う何かってあるのかな？
I learned how to do wheelie when I was 6. Broke to. Ooh, no! I don't know, I whisper in response to Mayuri's question. Ichigo coughs in the direction of Ringo, who has been watching silently as the two of them fight, urging her sister to say something. Apparently too much effort to buy and assemble. Oh no.
私としては竹馬に乗れる。負けたわ。え？そんなとっておきを出されたら負けを認めるしかなさそうね。
Oh, I see we continue this madness. Welcome, Fuji. Welcome to the stream. And yes, we're gonna finish it today. Ichigo insists to Rika that a unicycle is more impressive, but it falls on deaf ears when she goes to exchange a vigorous handshake with Ringo.
なんだかどっと疲れた。
But apparently kids missing middle tooth was common and considered cute. I hope it was just a baby tooth that you lost and not like the permanent tooth. I realized that Oof is not here. Yeah, Fu is not here. Maybe he's asleep after yesterday. But in the end, this confidence turns out to be meaningless. Hab viel Spaß bei deinem Anime schauen. Ja, und der 500... Es sind ja schon mehr als 500 Leute, aber ich bin sehr, sehr gespannt auf morgen. Bis dann. Tschüss. His legend of Ray shall be carried on in our hearts. Yeah, maybe he had enough. Maybe he has to rest. The choir sings their hymns fluently and I perform the accompaniment without incident as my classmates look on. Having an audience, I feel less nervous about my classmates and more a sense of responsibility to the choir club. But at least I know how to pronounce this word now, thanks to you guys. The slight amount of nerves even serves to make my touch more accurate. However,
次はトータプルクレの独奏です。
Komikado says, and I wonder if I heard it right, since all I can think is that this means Mayuri is going to sing a cappella. In church music, it is popular to sing without half accompaniment, but however...
2人揃っての合唱は聖母祭の時とだけ決められているの。だからスオさんの伴奏だけお願いできないかしら。
She says. The moment she asks, the air around me seems to grow heavy, clinging to me and weighing on my body.
一人で私がみんなの前で
I've only ever done a piano recital one. Just imagining playing the piano alone in front of an audience makes me start to sweat.
わかりました。
I want to refuse, but I cannot say so. It is the same as that time. My stepmother is watching from the wings. I sit before the piano, unable to refuse.
集中しなくちゃ。
Also, to answer your question from before to why I'm watching even though you mess up words, it's cause you have so many great qualities that completely overshadow when you mess up words once or twice. Oh, no! Thank you. This is so nice of you to say. Thank you so much. I hope you still enjoy it. This situation is bringing back memories of that time and of her.
それでは始めます。トータプルクラ。
I hear Komikado's surprisingly cool voice and, like a machine, my fingers starts to press the keys. My fingers press the right keys and the sound comes out as though nothing is wrong. My eyes are turned away from the audience, the choir club, and my immediate partners, and all I see are the keys.
これなら
I devote myself to the instrument, focusing everything on getting this over with as soon as possible, but... The sound of a cough breaks my concentration. Visions of the past start to blur with the present.
あの時も今のように
The sound of that cough, echoing loudly during my piano recital, had broken my concentration and I missed a note, then panicked, trying to get back on track. The moment I started thinking about the past. My stepmother. My stepmother's hand. On the backs of my hands, like when she would teach me. Oh.
どうされたの？
I really like the music playing. I would like to know if it's really the same as the real song. Let me search for it. Tota por es. Let's hear it with the choir. Ha 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 ha! Funny. I just want to see if it's the same. There's no piano! Okay, I'm looking forward to see how this game will have that song playing later on. I see Komikado rushing over. It appears she doesn't see that woman's fingers wrapped around my right hand.
すみません緊張して
そう。もう一度最初から弾ける？
She asks and I concentrate. 集中して集中して Can do it. I know from experience that if I concentrate, my stepmother will disappear as usual.
大丈夫です初めからお願いします
そう。では始めますね。
She gently places a warm hand on my back and informs the audience that we're going to start the song again from the beginning. When my fingers touch the keyboard, the repulsive feeling on my right hand disappears and I look down at it fearfully.
何もない
Yeah, Nerine is really gorgeous, right? She's super beautiful. Sweat rolls down my back from the relief. I take a deep breath and turn to the piano again.
始めます
I stare intently at the keys to help me get lost in them and focus all of my awareness to the score. Let's get this over with. Unlike my rigid body, my fingers slide easily over the keys as though they're an entirely different creature.
そうよあんなに練習したのだもの
I could play this with my eyes shut. Like a record, I don't miss a single note. I play perfectly, making no mistakes. I can't mess up like my stepbrother. My stepmother appears again. Her long black hair and almond eyes so similar to mine. Her hand on mine. Just like when she was teaching me, her hand on mine makes my fingers stop moving, just like my frozen body.
スオさん。
Komikata rushes over to me again. Seeing me fail many times, the audience, my classmates start. Oh no! Ah, this is the worst.
大丈夫？気分が悪いなら。平気です。やれます。そうは見えないわ。真っ青な顔しているじゃない。
Yeah, we've entered the danger zone. Before, only my back was sweating, but now droplets bead on my forehead and fall onto my lap. The art style changed when the mother appears bucks me a bit. Even as I whisper that I'll do it again, her hand touches my sweaty shoulder.
いいのよ。これはリハーサルなのですもの。もっと気楽にすればいいの。気分が悪いのなら断ってくれてもいいの。コミカド先輩。
Right now, I find comfort in those pessimistic words. A cough wrecks my body, and I hang my head, murmuring an apology.
いいのよ。誰にだって失敗はあるわ。はい。だってあなたは失敗作だもの。
Right? When I made that mistake at my first piano recital, that woman laughed at me for what? Looking down on me with her almond eyes just like mine, and long black hair just like mine. This is the final chapter, yes! My surging emotions reach a breaking point, and the only thing I can do is stand up and run away right in front of everyone. Oh no! Oh no! I escape from the chapel, leaving them all behind. I hide in the forest. Then I head to the gazebo. During class, I shut myself away in the deserted library. When my nausea has subsided and I've come back to my senses, I realize that I've disgraced myself to the point that there's no way I can face the choir club or my classmates. With the adrenaline gone, my blood suddenly runs cold at the realization that I no longer have the place at this. Oh, come on, Suo! Come on. And so, you ran away like an idiot? She asks, laughing, when I turn up at her room. Yeah.
同じ居場所がない相手ならかくまってもらいやすいって思ったわけだな。おい。
I end up relying on Yagaki. She looks at me, unable to speak and filled with a dull, heavy feeling, and scratches her head with an annoyed expression on her face. Yeah, homie is back! Homie's
後ろ向
back.
きな理由しかないだろうとは思っていたけどな。
Erika will remember that. So, what I've read is that this game has 4 installments, like spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We're playing the spring one, and each installment is following one heroine, one main character. And the one for summer is actually Erika. So in the summer one, you will see or find out what Erika life's all about, which is really nice. At least that's what I think. But I'm scared that if we play that, Erika will turn into a clown too. I look up, surprised at how she seems to know everything. When our eyes meet, she tells me that I look terrible.
少しは頭が回ってきたか、バカめ。
Well,
お
time
前
to
が
play
聖
my
堂
first
から逃
Otome
げて
game
すぐ
then.
に、お前のアミティエや佐々木のところの面白姉妹。
Heroine. Like hair? the big bunny. Heroin. Erika, we live in a society, yes. Exactly.
そして休み時間には2階屋の会の会
You
長
got it right the
副会
first
長
and the
とも
third
に
time,
ここへ
yes.
来てないかって
Like the big
ご訪問
bunny.
遊ばしたんだよ
And then during the break, the president and vice president of council of the KI are all asking if you'd been here.
これだけ探しに来たんだ訳くらいは聞いているっての
そう
Wait, in my place it is pronounced heroin. Ah. Uh-oh.
そう今の話を聞いてそうお前な確かにクラスメイトの前でやらかしたんだから恥ずかしいってのはわかるけどさそれで逃げ隠れするって小学生でもしないぞ
Oof.
どんだけメンタル弱いんだって話だ
She has hit a weak point.
もともと見た目通り打たれ弱いんだったな
Ah! I look up at the ceiling. Even Yaigaki is making fun of me. She's not making fun of you. This is not making fun of someone. She's questioning your abilities. I've brought it on myself.
私は結局何も変わっていない
Depends on where you're from. So where I think Blossom is from Germany, right? And in Germany, in the school, in grade, well, I started to learn English in the last year of grade school, and in Germany they teach you the British English, like instead of fries, they tell you to say chips, right? And instead of cookie, they teach you to say biscuit. Nakumama, I'm from Southeast. Oh, I thought because, or have I misread something? I thought you were from Germany, because weren't you the one that said, oh, a German bro? Oh, a Deutschland. Yeah. Oh, so I thought you were from Germany. I'm sorry. But in Germany, in grade school, and in school in general, they teach you the British English vocabulary. Wann kommt dere? Dere? Nandere?
もしかしてあれか前もピアノを弾いている時に気分が悪くなったって聞いたけどお前本当はピアノ好きじゃないんじゃねえの
Well, actually, even worse, Kumama, they teach us school English. Once the teacher was surprised how well my English was, but told me I gotta use the English they teach, not the one you usually. Oh, to be fair, when I went to middle school, I had to choose between, I had to choose what kind of secondary language I want to study, right? And I chose Latin. And because of that, I did not have as many English classes than my other classmates because we had more Latin classes and my English was really bad. It was super, super bad. And I actually have taught myself to read and speak English because of books. Like, the first book I've read in English was The Diary of Anne Frank. Erika ist nur Sheen. Erika wa Kudere desu. Erika wa Kudere. And yeah. Erika wa Suo-chan wo suki nai. エリカはスオちゃんのお友達です。そう、デレデレはない。Not for スオちゃん。Heroin is pronounced only one way, and it generally does not get used cause it sounds too much like that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. But in the end, you still end up with more American English in my experience last. Probably since more common online, it seems to be a little easier to pronounce for Germans. I basically learned English through an online game by trying to understand what others are saying and how I can communicate with them. But that was sadly not what the school wanted, even if it was correct. Yeah, it was the same for me. Like, in secondary school, like in middle school, my teacher got really worked up for me using American English instead of British English. But at least I was able to follow the class, right? At least I was able to follow the whole thing that's going on, and that is much better than not understanding a bit, because that was my problem before. I had really bad grades when it came to English, and I was not good at English, and I was not even able to talk or speak in English. So reading books and watching movies in English really helped me. Alles klar? Erika's your homie. I learned English as a kid because Power Rangers at the time wasn't dubbed and there are no subtitles. Yeah, I think in the Netherlands, they, like, the only TV program that is in Dutch is, like, child's programs, right? The child TV shows. And even those are subtitled with English subtitles, and, like, the normal TV shows have only Dutch subtitles, at least most of them. And the rest is in English. Glad my school did not care, and the time I started learning English in school, I was already fluent because of Cartoon Network. Do I like it? Do I hate it? I've never been asked this question before, and I get confused. Do I like the piano? Do I hate it? I've never even considered it. Playing the piano was as natural to me as eating the food placed before you at a meal.
なんだよ、嫌いなんじゃん。だったら無理やり頼まれて、めんどくさくなって嫌で出て行っちまったんだろ。しっかり理由があるんだから嫌だって伝えればいいんだよ。
私は嫌だって言ってよかったの。
The most fun thing was there was a bully in my class who had struggles reading a text in English at one point. I couldn't help but smirk. He noticed and told me I should do it better. Oh, and then he owned him. Yeah, Erika's blushing a bit, but not too. So I think that's her natural blush, right?
「当たり前だろ。仕事じゃないんだぜ。嫌なら嫌で断っちまっていいんだよ。アミティエや他の連中が必死こいて探しているけどさ、お前に無理やりやらせたって後ろめたい気持ちがあるからあんなに一生懸命に探していたんじゃねえの？
No one else knows but my immediate partners, Rikka and Mayuri. They know about my past, so...
取り返しがつかないことをしたって考えているんだろうけど、そんなことはないぜ、白羽。この世の中、本当にどうしようもないなんてことは指で数えるほどしかないんだよ。あとは踏み出すのをためらうことが多いって具合だ。私なんかは出したくても動かせないけどな。
Ah! Her cat-like smile, the self-deprecating humor. Ah! At these words, I look at Yagaki for the first time. I'm wondering why they're using, well, for me at least, so many hard to pronounce words.
笑えよ白羽。落ち込んだ時も笑えば体が軽くなるもんさ。嫌なものがさ、蒸
Oh, I
発しち
like
まうんだよ。
Erika. She's so good. I like her positive. Well, she's not positive, but she's a realist, and I really like that. The moment our eyes meet, I realize she's trying to cheer me up. It's a clumsy attempt, but it's there.
お、ようやく笑えるようになったじゃんか。
Thank you, Erika-san. Because visual novels are essentially interactive books, so writers love to flaunt their vocabulary. Yeah, but isn't it better to make it... Well, isn't it better to make it easy to understand? You know, trying to be sophisticated. She looks at me with kind eyes. Arigato, arigato, Erika-san. Arigato. Her face turns red before my eyes. Oh! Ah!
慣れ慣れしいんだよ。
Ah!
少し優しくしてあげりゃ。
She's blushing. She's blushing. Erika-san, dere shimasu. Thank you, Erika.
本当にありがとう。
あー。エリカは優しい子ね。She makes a face when I say it again, then, with a squeak of her wheels, heads off to the bookshelf.
さっさと行けよ。時間が経つほど会いにくくなるぞ。
テレキャッチャテレキチャ I say thanks once again to Yagaki's, turn back, and then leave her room. Encouraged by Yagaki, I head to the classroom, where afternoon classes have already started, but every step feels heavy as worst-case scenarios flit through my mind. Well, later in the evening, she has to meet her MBTI partners in their bedroom again, right? I imagine the harsh glares and barely hidden gossiping that will greet my entrance. I've seen similar situations in movies and novels. Then, the questioning from the class leader. After that, there would be booing.
放送癖がある自分が恨めしいわ。
The images in my mind are incredibly realistic, and I feel a tightening in my gut. My feet are about to come to a stop when...
見つけた！
見つけた! Eh? My arm is pulled hard, giving me no time to resist. And I'm pulled into an empty classroom. Sasagi Ichigo glares at me, still hanging onto my arm.
ようやく捕まえたいわ。リンゴ、聞こえているですよ。
A door on the opposite side to the one she's just dragged me through opens, and Ringo walks... Okay. Land guidely into the room. I have to... What's that? Land guidely. Meaning... Drooping or flagging from, or is it from exhaustion? Ah, okay. Weak, sluggish. Ah, okay. Come on. They could have just written it out like that. She is walking sluggishly. Ah. Who let the clowns out? Zwillinge? Ja, das sind Zwillinge. 双子です。リンゴとイチゴは双子です。
どうやら下手人は捕まえたようですね。
Ringo retains her usual easy wit, but Ichigo has me trapped by the arm as she glares at me.
いちごさん。なんでいきなり逃げたの？
I'm unable to answer this tough question. Ichigo says. Ichigo's eyes narrow.
言えないの。
You can't tell me?
言えないんだ。いちごね、話しづらいことは誰だって。
I know, she says, not yelling or whispering, but in a shaky voice that pierces my heart.
ごめんなさい、いちごさん。
リンゴとイチゴ？うん。
謝ってほしくない。理由もわからないのに言われたって嬉しくないよ。
One has to balance their pretentiousness with more commonly spoken words so the reader doesn't need a Google Translate tab open on standby. Yeah. I think next time I will have a dictionary with me. Oh, no. Backlog. I don't want an apology. How can I accept an apology when I don't know why you did what you did? The hand grabbing me is warm. I should tell them my secret. I think they probably accept me. But on the other hand, why would they? You accepted their clownery, right? I don't think I could bear it. What should I do?
いちごねはね、怒っているわけじゃないんだ。悔しいんだよ。何も知らないことが。悔しい。そうだよ。私としても悔しい。だって友達なのに本当はピアノが嫌いだったって知らなかったんだもの。嫌で逃げ出すくらいに。
When Ringo says the word friend, I turn to Ichigo, who is still grabbing my arm. I see Ichigo nodding silently and whisper, right. I wonder to myself if Rika had felt the same way after Mayuri and I shared our bitter memories with each other.
ねえ、いちごさん、リンゴさん。何？
I tell them this story might take a while, then begin to open up to them about my past. About my stepmother's lessons. And how, as a residual effect, I am sometimes overcome with an unbearable nausea. When I finish my story... Oh! Says Ichigo. The Sasakis are staring down at their feet in silence. But I don't want to hide my things from I don't want to hide things from my friends.
これで。
Ichigo looks up from her feet and straight at me.
これで本当に友達だね。
She says with a smile.
友達です。
She holds out her hand and I try to hold back the emotions as I take it.
ありがとう、リンゴさん。私も。
She already takes my other hand and is shaking it. Her child's gesture is a way of caring for me. I thank them again and they squeeze my hands and tell me it's fine.
私たちもよく知らないで怒っちゃってごめんね。勝手に裏切られた気持ちになっていた。私が隠していたのが悪いのだもの。
I answer and they look at me restlessly.
私としては思うのだけど、私的にもリンゴと同じ意見だよ。
何？
辛い思いをするならピアノの伴奏断ってもいいと思う。
Well, they're right with that. She should turn it down. Turn down the invitation to play the piano. My stepmother laughing from the wings. I feel her come one step closer just from Ichigo's words alone, and my body tenses.
ごめん。いいの。私を気遣って言ってくれたのだもの。 でも
The feast is tomorrow. It would be impossible to replace me at such a short notice.
直前で病気や怪我に遭うこともあるんだし、代替案はきっと学院側で用意してあると思う。
In response to these words, like Yatsushiro senpai?
八代先輩とか、確かに弾けそう。だよね。塩ビ服でさっそうと弾きこなしてそう。
Yeah, she would really look dashing. I agree, but
でも聖母祭は2階屋の会が動かしているわ。忙しくてそんな暇はないと思う。そうかな。目立つの好きだしやってくれると思うけど、とりあえず頼んでみるよ。いちごさん。
I catch hold of her before she runs off.
大丈夫だから。ダメなら私から言うわ。分かったよ。だから。ずるい。いちご姉だけハグされて。
Realizing I've got my arms wrapped around her, I hurriedly pull away.
そこまで慌てなくてもいいんだけどね。私としては役得だったし。
But something that makes me wonder is, like here, you can see it again. If they use such hard words to read, right? Why wouldn't they check their typesetting? Because we had the problem with them adding too many words and always this thing with the N. The N gets cut off a lot of times. Well, let's go, Ichigo says, taking hold of my arm again.
どこに?
Airjoying really seems like a weird typo.
いやいや。
いやいや。
クラスのみんな心配してるんだよ。ほら、スオちゃんが失敗した時に笑った子もいたからさ。だから早くクラスに戻って元気だって顔を見せてあげなきゃね。それとりっちゃんさんとまゆりさんも。
My MT partners? Wow! Maybe they were rushed because it was always META like this, and now it's Amity. I think it's a bug with the kerning of the font, the distance between letters. Okay, now that one is just a typo. Maybe it looked fine on their system, or it was fine at some point and the problem only arose later. Yeah, maybe. Malek's freeze in a place at the thought of facing the class. Maybe it's also a problem because I haven't played in window mode, right? I don't play it in full resolution, so maybe that's because of me. But
そうね。ごめんなさいって謝らないとね。
Ichigo's hand on my arm is warm, and I feel I can do this now. Let's go! Let's go. I can't believe we're almost 1 hour and 30 minutes in this already. With the Sasakis behind me, I face my classmates. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe the font is getting squished to accommodate the resolution you're playing on. Whether you don't do typos, of course. And Komikado and Yatsushiro and everyone in the choir. Then Rika Hanabishi and Mayuri Kosaka. I'm able to face them all. I was terrified, but once we were actually talking face to face, they didn't scold me like I thought they would. Encouraged by Yagaki, the outcome is just as the Sasaki said. However, the story doesn't end happily ever. What? The fact that she has called on me fills me with a little hope and even more anxiety as I I had to the meeting point. She's already waiting for me in the greenhouse. No, it would be more correct to say that she's looking around, bored. But
呼び出して何を
I apologized to her at the same time as I did to Rika. When I apologized, she said she was sorry for not being able to do anything, even though she promised to help me.
あゆりさん
Hearing me call her name, she hurries nervously over to me, as though she's been deliberating about something. Are we gonna get the sweet confession time, the nectar of Yuri love now? Unsure what to say, I wait for her to start. We stare at one another for what feels like an eternity, saying nothing. It's embarrassing to look into her eyes, but I cannot look away. I feel strange as I just stare into Mayuri's brown eyes.
その落ち着いたかな。いや、ずっとクラスで所在なさげにしていたし、リッカともあまり話してなかったし。
The moment I realize she has called me here out of worry, I feel a sense of relief, but at the same time, I also feel kind of deflated. Oh no!
もう平気ただ急に元気に振る舞ってもおかしいでしょ
そう。さっきも言ったけど、守るって言っていたのに、かばえなくてごめん。弾けなくなった時、すぐにスオさんの元へ行っておけばよかった。
When I say that it is okay because Komikado came to me, she responds with passion.
それでもすぐ行くべきだったと思う。私たちはスオさんのことを知らされていたわけだしね。
Silence again. Bathed in the setting sunlight, she shifts restlessly as though she's waiting for something. She looks around, then finally turns her gaze toward me.
明日の聖母祭、緊張するよね。私が言っているのは、部の出し物やクラスのじゃなくて。
Oh, I can't make it big. Wait, maybe I can. Let's see. Let's put chat over here so I can still read it. Configuration. Full screen mode. Exit. Wow, I have it on full screen and it's not in full screen. Wow. I don't think it made a difference, to be fair. So it's not because of me playing the game in tiny, in window
分か
mode.
っているわ
I see her open and close her fist several times, like there's something she wants to get out but can't. She squeezes her idle fist and says, "Hey."
私の過去を話したことがあったよね。あの時、スオさんは何も言わず受け入れてくれた。アミティエだから。私と似た過去を持っているから。
Why are you doing this again?
受け入れてくれたんだと
The
思った。
amity. Yes, that is probably one aspect of it.
この学院ではそれほどおかしくは捉えていないみたいだけど、自分の性癖を抱えていた私にとっては、拒まないでいてくれたことが本当に救いだったんだ。
Have we made it?
知ったら最後、わかりやすい拒絶のされ方をしたって仕方がないと思っていたからさ。
I have no idea why they rushed it, but whatever the reason, I chose to blame Rika.
私も同じだわ。
When I say that, a shadowy smile comes across her face.
すねに傷ある身だから批判しないってことかな。でもそれでも私は嬉しかったんだ。今まで通り一緒の部屋で過ごしお風呂も一緒してくれたことに。
I realized that Mayuri had been living in fear more than I thought.
私もそう。私の過去を知ったら引いてしまったりしても仕方のないことなのに、まゆりさんは拒まずに守ると言ってくれた。本当に救われたの。本当？
She leans in toward me, and I smile back at her, tell her, really. Her shadowed smile brightens into a genuine one. The smile I love, like the sun on a spring day. She stares into my eyes, then runs a hand through her hair, her cheeks flushing red.
前にスオさんが面白いって勧めてくれた映画見てみたよ。喜劇王が盲目の女性を好きになって助けるって話。
My eyes widen with surprise. It's such an old movie. I didn't think she'd actually watch it. Mayuri scratches her head again.
正直昔の映画だし、白黒で無声映画だったからあんまり期待していなかったんだ。でも主人公のおかげで目が見えるようになった女性が最後に彼の手を取ったところで、今まで世話をしてくれていたことに気づく場面では泣いてしまったんだ。そもそも映画なんてあまり好きじゃなかった私が何度となく笑って一回泣いた。何を言いたいかというと、ごめん、何を話したいのかうまく言葉が出ないんだ。
She's looking straight at me, her face bright red, and I blush too. I'm blushing too!
スオさんが好きなものをもっと知りたい。もっとあなたのことが知りたいんだ。私のことが。
She says this to me, a boring person who has only recently learned how to act like a normal human being. I feel the beating of my heart quicken and my cheeks become uncontrollably hot. Mayuri draws near and puts her hand on my shoulder. Calling it the Sasai. Oh, please, no!
これは私のわがままだ。私はスオさんの演奏で歌いたい。
は？は？
スオさんには酷な願いだと思う。でもスオさんが弾いたピアノじゃなくちゃダメなんだ。私にはスオさんが必要なんだよ。
The lines sound like a confession of love. Her face is flushed red to the tips of her ears as she directs her words at me, and the anxiety warming within me disappears, replaced by a budding feeling that I want to do this for her. The words! Alright! Spill from my lips as though pushed from within me.
本当？本当に？
I nod, and Mayuri's face breaks into a cheery, girlish smile. I'm so happy that she's smiling at me that I feel my eyes start to tear up.
この感情は。スオさん、聖母祭で私たち二人の合奏が成功したら聞いてほしい話があるんだ。
Okay. That was not the real deal, but the real deal comes after the feast. So get something to drink. She tells me that she's proud of me.
ありがとうございました。
I say, and while I smile on the outside, in my heart, I see the upperclassman who has come along lower head blankly.
まゆりさんが言った言葉。
I whisper the words to myself over and over, wondering what it is. She wants to tell. Suo, So how can you wonder? How can you wonder? Huh? It will be the sweet kokuaku. Yesterday in the greenhouse, she'd apologized to me, thanked me, and confessed she wanted to know more about me. She clearly wants to share her sick paw collection with you, Suo. I thought that was the reason she had called me out there. But then came her line in the end, if we do well at the performance, I want to tell you something. To me, these words
小説や映画なんかでは
can only mean one thing.
何を意識しているのよ。
She clearly wanted to show you her Bionicle collection. Oh, I really wanted to have Bionicles when I was a baby bear. I really wanted to have Bionicles. It's not going to be what I'm hoping for. Wait, hoping?
何を意識しているって？
Uh-oh. So, what are you thinking? Asked Rika, peering into my face.
声に出ていた。
I only had 3 of them? Well, at least you had some. I did not have one. And I also wanted like Carrera, car racing car track thing, you know? The automatic one? The one you were able to control? I really wanted that as well.
あ、もしかして聞き間違えたかな。意識じゃなくて石。展示しているモニュメントのこと？
I had the same dream, and now that I am an adult, guess how much money I spent on Bionicles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Being an adult is really tricky sometimes, right? I was looking through Amazon yesterday, and you know, there's like the new Metroid coming out, and they had a pre-order with a shirt on it, and I was like, huh, I'm an adult. I bought it. I pre-ordered it. But yeah, being an adult is really tricky sometimes, because you have to think about, oh, is it gonna be food, dinner for a few days, or game, or should you spend your money on games, or should you keep your savings to yourself? Now it's probably even more expensive than it was back in the day. Food is temporary, Metroid Bionicle is forever. See here, Suo, my most precious Bionicle, the MS-06S Zakui car. The thing we will have one exhibit as a centerpiece for our class presentation is a stone with Bible verses carved into it like hieroglyphics. Maybe that is what she thinks I'm talking about. A stuff of mine from way back, the cars rarely make an entire round before you need to fix the Stromabnehmer, the iron brush. But they do still run. Wow. I think I have two stuffed toys from when I was a baby bear. One is a stuffed animal, a bunny, that I got as an Easter present for my 3rd birthday. And one is another stuffed bunny that I've got from my papa bear when I was a baby bear.
そうなの。さっき展示を見終わった上級生から展示物について質問されたのだけど、調べてなくて。
And like I have this one stone, like it's like a glass crystal stone, which has my zodiac sign on it, and I had this one also for a long time.
からないところがあったからダメだなって。
そうなの。何でも知っているスオさんには珍しいわね。
And of course, I have like my old Game Boy Color and all the old consoles from back in the day.
でも仕方ないわよ。午後にはリハーサルもあるし、聖母祭の合唱、責任重大だものね。
But I really want to change out the plating of the Game Boy Color, because I really like to customize gaming consoles, right? Like for my Switch, I changed the Joy-Con shells, and I really want to change the shelling of my Game Boy Color as well to make it more cute.
重大とか言わないで。
ごめんごめん。
I'm grateful that she said it as a joke, but the thought of playing still makes my stomach turn.
お詫びにそろそろ交代でいいわよ。成果のこともあるけど、料理部にも顔を出さないとまずいんじゃない？
I'd honestly forgotten about it. Well, Rika, you told me I need to help you with the Bible class thing.
しょうがないわね。他の人に呼び子代わってもらうから行ってきなさい。
ありがとう、リッカさん。
No problem, she says, stretching the words, and we both smile.
八重垣さんの言った通りだ。
Smiling helps calm some of the emotions swirling restlessly inside me.
それじゃあ顔を出してくるわね。
Rika waves her hands and I wave back, then rush off to the cooking club. There we go, posted my sick bonkles in a Discord. Whoa! Those look so cool! Wow! I only have a Gundam inside my PC. Those are real cool. Oh wow. Thank you, I made them myself. Really cool.
手伝いに来なかったのが悪く思えるわね。
The cooking club is a maximum capacity, with all the club members working busily, either making food or serving it. I had an inkling when I'd seen the line stretching out into the corridor, but this...
おやおや、ようやく自分が料理部だと気づいたようだね。許されざるよ。
I spin around in a panic at the resentful voices. The two of them who are waiting tables are looking at me reproachfully.
ごめんなさい、二人とも。
Oh, I would really like to build a Gundam on stream one day, but I'm not sure if I could do it.
遅いよ。忘れちゃったの？全然来ないんだもんな。スオちゃんの友情はそんなものだったんだね。
I put my hands together and apologize again, then.
嘘嘘、怒ってなんかないよ。合唱部のこともあるし、みんなわかってるよ。
Take the Fuyumi green gloves approach? She was using gloves? That's a good idea.
そう、むしろクラスの手伝いも免除でいいくらいですよ。
I let out a sigh of relief, relieved that they aren't angry at me. Ichigo looks around, then leans in and whispers to me conspiratorially.
それでどう？教室でみんなの前では弾くって言ってたけど、本当は嫌なんじゃないの？
Hasn't she used? Didn't she use what is called in English chopsticks on her pizza stream? I think she used chopsticks, right?
それはもし嫌なんだったら映画の卒業みたいに連れ出してあげるよ。
I am more surprised by the fact that Ichigo knows this movie than I am by that she's saying. I'm more surprised by the fact that Ichigo knows this movie than I am by what she is saying, and find myself standing up straighter, searching for words to say. And that, but she had to assemble the cursed pizza, so we did see her hands putting. Ah, I see.
どうしたの？いちご姉がセクハラ発言でもした？リンゴは姉をどういう目で見て？そうじゃなくて、心配してくれて嬉しいけれど、その前に随分古い映画を知っているんだな。
I was thinking about maybe we could do a movie watch along as well. There's like one of my favorite movies. It's pretty long and it's pretty old, but I really want to watch it with you guys one day. Like, it's called The Breakfast Club, and I really like that one. What are they talking about? Ichigo asked, narrowing her eyes and shaking her ponytail.
だってスオちゃんが前に映画好きだって言ってたじゃん。友達の好きなものに興味を持つなんて当たり前だよ。知っていれば話題も共有できる。
The two of them say, puffing their chests proudly. Never seen that one? Sounds like fun. It's a really, and in my opinion, it's a really good movie. I really like it.
話題を共有。
Yesterday, Mayuri said she'd watched the movie I'd recommended. Did she want to talk with me more? As an immediate partner, I suppose. Or...
それで、どうする？もし嫌なら今から作戦会議しようか？
I'm fine.
お？大丈夫よ。もう大丈夫。だって、こんなに心配してくれる友達がいるんだもの。本当に？ええ、しっかり背を支えてもらっている気分だわ。
Oh, she says, looking down, scratching her cheek a few times then.
よく言ったスオ君。今思いついたことだよね。
You got me, she says. She's hugging me and smiling without a care in the world, and I've been restraining myself from patting her on the head.
スオ先生、そろそろ目の毒ですよ。
I realize that everyone's eyes are on us.
そろそろ行くね。
Yes, get going.
これを持って行くといい。
She hands me what is likely a cookie wrapped up with a cute ribbon. I give my thanks and nod to the upperclassman looking upon me kindly.
それじゃね、スオちゃん。
Bye bye. Does Sasaki see me off as I leave the room? Goodbye. I'm happy they've sent me off telling me that they can handle everything back there by themselves, but... all my friends are busy, so going to see the class project by myself wouldn't be that much fun. I have the idea of heading out to the gazebo to eat the cookie I got from the Sasakis, and as I approach it... At the gazebo, I find someone I know gazing at the distant flowers. I sneak up to her.
八重垣さん。
エリカ！
ん？ああ、お前かよ。
エリカ！
どうした？クラスから戦力外通告でも受けたのか？
違うわ。伴奏のことがあるから気を使ってもらっているのよ。
白羽と違って連れ立って歩くアミティエなんていないんでね。ん？ああ、今はお前もぼっちか。
I guess that she is abbreviating the word solitary and is trying to ask me if I'm alone. And she smiles and says, I'm right. Her cat-like smile quickly fades into a bored look.
昨日はありがとう。背中を押してくれて。
よせよ。別にお前を思ってなんかじゃない。一般論を語ったまでだ。ま、その様子じゃ女同士の友情も確かめられたみたいだし、予想は正解だったってわけだな。
そう、全部八重垣さんの言った通りだわ。
For some reason, Yagaki just snores at my words, then changed the subject.
そういえばさっき高坂を見たぜ。本当にみこしに乗って練り歩くんだな。先頭の生徒2人が花をまいてさ、見物だったよ。
My heart stirs quietly at the sound of Mayuri's name.
そう綺麗だった？
記載に目を奪われてたからあんまり見てなかったけど、ベールみたいなのをかぶってたな。まあ綺麗だったんじゃねえの？
I had memorized the route and timing of Mayuri's parade around campus as the Virgin Mary, but
顔は忘れづらいし。
you have to face her eventually, come on. I feel as though I should not see her. What? Before our duet? I feel as though I should not see her before our duet.
へえ。
何？どうかした？
Yaigaki staring at my hesitant face, the corners of her mouth twitching.
いや、私ってそっち方面は疎くって、後からあいつとあいつが付き合ってたって聞いて驚く方なんだけど、これだけわかりやすいとさすがにわかっちゃうもんなんだな。何を
言って。
Erika knew from the start.
どうもおかしな態度だと思ってたけど、高坂と何かあった。
Something like what? I whisper.
告白とかだよ。もしかしてもう付き合ってたりするわけ？
No, we are not. No, we're not. I feel my cheeks and neck flush hotly and flame all hands around in response.
そんなわけないじゃない。
へえ、そんなわけないって顔してないぜ。
赤くなんかなってないわ。
耳まで真っ赤じゃんか。ほら。
She's teasing us! From her seated position, she stretches out her hand and pinches my cheek and makes her mean cat-like smile.
熱くて手が焼けちまいそうだ。
Ah. She's smiling meanly, but somehow I don't really feel like brushing her off, so I'll let her do it for a bit.
もっと暴れてくれないと面白くないんだけどな。
I really like her. She turned out to be a really great character. Perhaps bored of teasing me, her eyes land on my cookie and she suddenly says she's hungry. I open the package and the two of us eat the cookie in silence. The cookie, which would have been delicious, is flavorless. That's because after Yagaki's teasing, I can feel my formless emotion gradually starting to take shape. My feelings are solidifying into something concrete.
まあ、なんだ。嫌いなピアノの演奏前だってのに気負いがなくて拍子抜けしたよ。ガクガク震えていたら笑ってやろうと思ってたのにな。
エリカさ
ん。だから気安くするなっての。他のことで頭がいっぱいみたいだし、解決したんだろうさ。
She gazes into the distance as she speaks and I watch her profile.
適当にやれよ。失敗したって命取られるわけじゃねえ。見に行ってやるよ。
Ah, now she's blushing. Erika, she's a true friend. Like, she's a true friend. She's the only one that told us, oh, just go and talk what bothers you. Go stand there with your 2 feet and just tell them what's wrong. Don't be afraid if something happens. I've got your back. She's the only one. Everyone else was like, ah. Please accept me. She was the only one from the start that had the brain. I don't know. I like her the most. I blush slightly, but my cheeks still full of cookie. I'm glad my book buddy has said this. She's like I treasure her the most. The evening of the Feast of the Assumption arrives. The Festival of the Virgin Mary is entering its final hours. The final item on the program, the hymn sung by the choir, and the solo by the student playing the role of the Virgin Mary. That will usher in the real end of the festival.
本当に来てくれたのね。
As a rule, everyone can participate, but the seating is unassigned. The Sasakis sit in the very first row, and my book buddy has a wheelchair against the wall looking at me and everyone in the choir. The harsh red light of the setting sun pours in as I face the audience. Komikado takes a step forward and bows silently. It has begun. The audience is watching us, watching the choir. I sneak a glance at the hulking piano. I should be more nervous than ever. However, I'm strangely calm as I stand there, and I accept the piano I usually despise so much.
リッカさん、イチゴさん、リンコさん、八重垣さん。
Their words and shows of encouragement are there, supporting me. Komikado silently takes the conductor's position and turns toward the choir, who all take their positions. I open the lid of the piano and sit down on the stool.
大丈夫。やれるわ。
Let's go, I whisper. The conductor's baton begins to dance and the Feast of the Assumption begins. The hymn finishes. The excitement in the solemn cathedral is palpable. The choir, conducted by Komikado, did better than their best practice run, and I was also able to play my accompaniment without a single mistake. Komikado looks to me and smiles.
心配をかけてしまっていたものね。
She must be smiling at the fact that I got through the real thing without messing up. However,
ここからが正念場だわ。
I have been untroubled by nerves and able to concentrate. But now, as the sound of the opening door echoes through the cathedral, my heart sounds a heavy beat right along with it. I rise reflexively from my chair as all eyes look toward the door. How beautiful. Thinking how Yagaki had said, I guess she looked alright, is almost enough to make me angry. She looks like a vision from a dream, like the Virgin Mary herself here before us as she proceeds gracefully down the aisle. I almost gasp at the sight. Come on, show her to us! With every eye on her, Mayuri arrives in front of the choir, then turns to face the audience. Komikado and everyone in the choir step aside as the stage becomes hers and mine. She closes her eyes and puts her hands together. At the cue, I turn to the keyboard, my composure gone to pieces. Her voice is transient yet strong. Ah! I can play the score correctly. I need to hurry up.
これなら。
I play the score correctly. Perfectly, just like my stepmother taught me. My fingers slip, The keys sound a dull, heavy sound. Ah! She stares at me with those hateful eyes. Allowing myself the awareness that I can do it was a What?! If I were not aware, I would have no thoughts at all.
集中集中
I feel a terribly sweat on my back.
お前は失敗作だ。
What?! I hear my stepmother whisper and my hands stop. No! Her singing also stops. Oh no. If our performance is a success, there's something I want to tell you. Her words disappear into eternity.
私のせいで
The cathedral is silent. No one makes a sound, perhaps because they think this is part of the performance. No.
リカさん佐々木さん八重垣さん
Three friends looking at me restlessly. They look like they're hesitating over whether to call out or come over to me.
私はあの人が言っていたように
Still seated, I squeeze my eyes shut. I want to disappear, I truly do.
スオ
A voice whispers in my ear. A warm sensation stroking my head.
ゆりさん
驚いた顔をして助けに来るって言っただろ。
私は助けてもらえる価値なんてない
失敗じゃない。まだ巻き返せるさ。誰一人として騒いだりしていない。そうだろ。
Although I strain my ears, I do not hear a single voice. All I hear is Mayuri's voice.
でも私はダメなの母にも失敗作だって
Visions of my first and last recital fill my mind. The venue filled with scorn.
バカだなスオは。いいかい？本当にダメなやつに友達なんて作れるもんか。見てごらん。今すぐ飛び出したいって顔の友人が何人もいるじゃないか。スオは愛されているんだ。愛されているやつが失敗作なわけがない。
まゆりさん
おじけづくこともある。不安になることもあるさ。私たちは重視の小娘なんだから。
We're still 14? You guys do not look like 14. What?
ね、スオ。怖いのなら、私を見て、私だけを見て演奏するんだ。
Then you won't be scared anymore. Mayuri says, stroking my cheek gently. Then she returns to her place.
まゆりさんだけを見て
She closes her eyes and clasps her hands together as if making a wish or praying. I burn this image into my head, then bring my fingers to the keys. Quietly, gradually, the echoes reverberate and I'm playing Tota Pultres.
透明な彼女の声
This song honoring the Virgin Mary spreads out over the audience, filling every corner of the cathedral.
私が好きな彼女の声
Her voice, like a sunny spring day, reaches into each and every person's heart.
彼女に彼女の声を聞いていると
It stirs my soul.
体が
My uneasiness disappears with each note I play.
母に怯えながら弾かなくてもいいんだ。
It's just me and the keys and
母を思わずに弾ける演奏がこんなにも楽しいだなんて。
Oh, you can't see it because of the B. All that exists is Mayuri Kosaka. Ah, you couldn't see it. Oh, no, 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 no.
そうだ。私は
She and I are connected by the music.
まゆりさんのことが好きなんだ。
Ah. We are connected. That was nice. I really like that. The final note echoes to the cathedral and disappears slowly as though being absorbed into the very stone. In its place comes cheers and a thunderous applause. Engulfed in a whirlpool of applause, the words slip out along with my sigh. I look around the audience and see Rika's rosy cheeks and the Sasakis waving their hands vigorously. Yatsushiro's clapping while Yagaki is smiling a girlish, cheery smile. My whole body tingles hotly. Suo. A voice calls to me, and I'm still seated. It is that beautiful voice that was singing just a moment ago. I stand.
最高の演奏だった。
Her sunny spring smile shines from under her Virgin Mary veil as she holds her hand out to me. Are we getting the confession now? The cathedral is silent, as though today's excitement was just a dream. Candlelight is the only illumination in the cavernous room, where it seems only appropriate for silence to be observed. I wait for her in the stillness of the night.
やっぱり私が失敗した。
No! If our performance is a success, there's something I want to tell you. She said. But
一度目引き損じてしまった。
my own miserable voice fades into the silence and weighs heavily on my heart. In the end, Sue was the only one who never moved forward. Yeah, that's what I start to think too. She hasn't come, even though it is already past midnight, the time we agreed to meet. Mayuri. In my mind, I see the image of her as the Virgin Mary. Her clear voice. That benevolent voice enchanted the audience. She is like a sunny spring day. She's admired not just our class, but by everyone at the academy. What could she have wanted to tell me? No. She probably has something to say. Has nothing to say to a fatal. Oh, come on. That's why she hasn't come, though it is past time. I should go back, I mutter to myself. The words echo through silent the cathedral, and my heart sinks heavily. If our performance is a success, there's something I want to tell you. I don't know the true intention behind these words. Our everyday lives remain unchanged? Rika is here and Ichigo and Ringo too. And so is she. That alone fills my heart to bursting. What has happened? My feelings have been left unsaid. I'm sure that there will be no end to this overflowing gentle pain. But
スオさん
she calls out to me, and right now, that is enough. I force myself to return her smile, which is just like a sunny spring day. I cherish her name as I call back to her. What? 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 Huh? What? What? Huh? We went through the clown twins and Rika the devil for that. I'm what? Huh? Bad end, bad end. But it went well, right? Come on, you know what? I'm looking up the good end now. Huh? What? Huh? Sorry, I'm really baffled right now. Huh? What? Let me see. Flowers. Blah blah blah. Mayu, the ending. Yeah, thank God he's not there. You know what? We're gonna watch watch it through YouTube. Exit this. Wow. Let me open YouTube. Browser. YouTube. Oh no. Window. YouTube. Yeah, he would be furious. I'm really confused. Because I thought we've done well, right? Okay, let's make this big. Put it down here. And there's even more happening here.
この世の中には仮初めの制度というものがある。
Okay, this is where we left off. Can you see it?
驚いた顔をして助けに来るって言っただろ。
Oh, so maybe because our flower hasn't bloomed fully. Oh, like there's like this flower in the corner, right?
失敗じゃない。
Ah,
まだ巻き
we
返
were
せる
so
さ。
close. It was almost
誰
fully
一人として
bloomed.
騒いだりしていない。
So nothing has
そうだろ？
happened, huh? Hmm. We had a white bear in the corner instead.
でも私はダメなの。
Yeah, okay, we know this. We had this. So in this thing, we also messed up, right? Well, she messed up. Okay, let's go to the midnight thing.
やっぱり私が失敗したから。
Mm.
一度
I do
ね
not understand
引き
this.
損じてしまった。
Mm.
マユリさん。
Let's just pretend this is our playthrough.
約束をたがえたのに。
そうだね。でも守るとは言っていない。
What do you mean we're playing the game right now?
私は来てくれていないかと思っていた。スオさんはその辺厳しそうだから。スオさんに聞いてほしいと言った話をする前に、まず伝えなくちゃいけないことがある。
はい。
私が好きなのはリッカだ。だからアミティエとして一緒になれた時、
Hmm.
すごく嬉しかった。自分によくしてくれたお手伝いさんと容姿というより、性格が、雰囲気が似ていたんだね。
So we were right with
だから惹かれた。
that. With her being in love with Rika first.
でも似ているから惹かれたというのは大体好意だったんだ。赤ん坊が乳房を取り上げられて、代わりにおしゃぶりを見つけたようなものさ。似たもので間に合わせただけ。私はずっと影を追っていたんだ。こんな私が、自分の感情をよく分かっていない私が言うのはおかしいと思うかもしれないけど、スオさんに告げたいことは、
Seeing her look up to me, looking as though she's about to cry, I feel my heart thump. Whisker. Dude, I want to help this person, okay? This person is too fast with their reading. Tears well up in her eyes as she stares imploringly at me.
私は高坂真由里が好きです。アミティエとしてでなく、友人としてでない、あなたが好き。
嘘。
嘘じゃない。だって胸が。こんなに高鳴っているでしょ。
だって私はすぐ心変わりをするような。
移ろわないなんてものはない。リッカさんを好きだった真由里さんの心も本当。お手伝いさんを好きになったことも本当。私を好きでいてくれていることも本当なのでしょ。
Why is she crying? I see a younger, wounded version of Mayuri in her as she bites her lip to keep this. Come on! She had been hurting herself just like me.
昔言っていたわ。人は 確かな幸せは自分の手の届く範囲でしか得られないって。私の幸せはあなたなの。だから私を好きなあなたを許してあげて。
You know, I feel really bad. I wish our fingers entwined without hesitation. Oh, I wish we have seen this too. Ah. Ah. Oh! Ah! No, no, no! Ah! Kumama's gonna get demonetized for uncensored hand holding. Now, Keys. The only one watching us is the pale moon. The library lit blue like the deep sea. Suddenly, I recall the English saying, between the devil and the deep blue sea. I know I am at a watershed. Behind me, the devil, in front of me, the deep blue sea. The phrase is used to express a situation in which you are cornered and there's no turning back. Where you can't be saved no matter which path you choose. Our actions may transgress the heavens. However, faced with the choice of the kind whispers of the devil behind me or the despair of the sea before me, right now, being forced into this choice which holds no salvation feels precious. The feelings and thoughts I have as I look in her eyes. As long as I am with her, the same season could come around. Over. And over. And over again. And I wouldn't be afraid. The seasons turn. Encounters in spring. ties in summer, ripening in fall, melting together in winter. How lovely the passing of the seasons will be if I am with her.
お願い。
あ
もう一度。
もう一度? Ah! We come together once again, whispering, pleading, loving. I am many times fonder of her now than the first time we met. The joy of having each other accepted the other. Knowing that these feelings will only continue fills me with contentment. Who knew understanding each other could be such a sweet poison? Ah! I had thought I couldn't change. Like, the main character of Natsume Sosuke is the minor. The place where we lived has changed, his work changed. Ah, he's there. The person is too fast. We did it, boys, kinda. She said that I am changing. However, that is just transient. I don't think anything in my nature has really changed. No. Maybe I'm changing in this academy surrounded by flowers.
私はスオのすべてが欲しい。
Ah! That's too fast! Mayuri! You're too fast! That's okay, as then lies must be kind. What came after these words I read once before? No, that's enough. Even if it's immortal, this moment is unstoppable. She smiles when I say her name. Kanojo no te o. I can't read the most of it. Ah, watashi wa soto. Whatever. I'm so sorry, I can't read it. Nah. But something with her hand. The feast of the Assumption is over. There have been some gradual change in the environment surrounding me. Up until now, it was rare for a classmate to speak up to me, but now they do, even upperclassmen. Before I had seemed unapproachable, but ever since I was given the honor of playing at the feast, I think the people around me— Come on! Okay, now it's them talking to me. Oh!
あんまり花には詳しくないけど、菜の花って4月頃に咲いているイメージがあるんだけど。
そっか、そうね。時期は過ぎているものね。
あ、でも花が咲いていなくても見渡す限りの草原っていうのは見てみたいな。それに2人で森林浴なんてすごくいいアイデアだと思う。
Oh. Okay, they do the hand holding there.
あら、今はそうじゃないっていうの。
And then we get this again. Oh, I'm so sad that we weren't able to make it. Okay, then it's
ネタにしている。
more talking. I'm skipping it through because it's like more than an
いつもは
hour
3人いっ
again.
ぺんだから早く済んだけど、今日は一人一人名前の順で呼んでるでしょ。これじゃ最後の人が問題ですか。一人はどう思うかしら。
開けないでさ。
もう9時、急がなくちゃ。
昨日
Suo Mayuri.
この学院を去ることになったの。
Oh. So, Mayuri has left! In the end. For whatever reason. Okay, I will try. I will try to play it all again, maybe with a guide. What we did wrong is, you could see it. Well, you guys couldn't see it because I had the white bear on it. But in our playthrough, I think we didn't took enough Mayuri choices, you know? And that's why the flower didn't bloom fully. So yeah, I will take the time and play the whole game from start again. On my own free time, and before the end of it, with all the Mayuri choices, I will stream it again to find out what all has happened. But I won't do this today because it's kinda a long way. Mayuri chat, got kiss? Yeah, I'm out of here. Yes. Yes. What a bummer. I thought it'll be enough. Thank God Fu is not here. He would have died. He would have died. We have to admit, it was pretty at the end, and I really want to know why she has left the academy. That's also the main reason why I'm going to close this. I'm going to play it again because I want to know what has happened, right? Let's change. But that concludes our stream today. I hope you still enjoyed it. Like I said, I will do my best to play the Mayuri route, and then I will stream the progress, or not the progress, but what happens, and we will see what they will tell us. Perhaps the life goal is to kiss people passionately, then disappear from their lives forever. I would like to know what her reasoning is behind that, because they should be happy, right? She got the girl, they got together, and in the end she still disappears? Weird. Anyway, I still hope, wait, what happened? Mayuri gone? Yes, Mayuri has left the academy after she got the kiss from us. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. And, we will see each other tomorrow at the karaoke stream. Another prank. I will rest my voice now. And I hope I will see some of you there tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by, and please have a great Thursday. I will take my leave now. Otsukuma. Otsukuma. Goodbye.